There's a game that I've been keeping an eye on, but it's multiplayer. But I think it plays out. I don't know. It's called Hood. It's a Robin Hood-ish based game, but it's multiplayer. It does look very cool, though. I'd like to have a look at it, but I probably won't end up playing it. I'll probably just watch other people play it. That's in May as well. Biomutant I think is the 26th or something. It looks amazing, like absolutely amazing. So, plus there's a bonus pre-order class, so I'm going to be getting that.
You must understand, Sister Glinda.
I think it's a DLC that you get if you pre-order a DLC class, which I'm totally cool with. I think I think that is one good way of having DLC stuff and give it as a bonus to pre-order people. You know, if you're not sure about the game, you want to wait and check it out, then okay, yeah, it's. What game has DLC classes? I don't think it's got actual DLC classes. I think it's just a singular class that's going to be a DLC. It's Biomutant, but you get it if you pre-order.
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds.
He was provoked.
The people want to know which side you favor. It weakens you.
Strength will not win this fight, Sebastian. If the Maker is merciful, he will help them find peace. We can only be waiting when they do.
Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Is that your stance?
Then you do favor the Templars, Your Grace.
I favor peace, which is not the goal of either side, I'm afraid.
That is more apparent every day.
I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the Canary, no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastian, if I can ask...
Anything, Your Grace.
And the Champion, too, if you will?
It's funny, she was saying, I thought after the Canary incident, people that hated each other would stop hating each other. That's not how that works, right? Anything you ask.
I am your humble servant.
You honor me. The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She does not want to see the Free Marches become
Not like being
another
floating in this weird spot on the
Imperium.
screen. Where can we
She
go?
has sent an agent to assess the danger. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
But are they needed?
Wouldn't this end more quickly if the Divine got involved?
Has Kirkwall not suffered enough?
That's not what I thought you
Should
were
it
going
be
to say.
declared
That's not what we
anathema
indicated
and an
there.
enemy of the Chantry? Imagine Hightown streets, filled not just with Meredith's Templars, but all the forces the Divine can command.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemies.
She is concerned. It is never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against the innocent due to proximity.
Were no innocents harmed in the exalted marches? She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect the faith.
So we got given the two choices to say, of course, we'll go tell her that these extreme measures won't be used. And the question we were asking is, are they needed, though? And it was listed as a question, whereas they changed the words and put forward it as more of a statement of, like, don't we need to, though? Because she's stubborn or whatever, you know, extrapolate all you want after that. And it wasn't a question. It became a, no, I think we need to, statement, to which she had her reply there. And the game does that a fair bit, where it's like, the short form down here doesn't match well enough with what comes of it. So you could end up I don't think we've had any. Oh, there has been a couple, but I don't think they really mattered. But they were where it's like, hang on, I don't want this going down the road that we went. I definitely wouldn't have picked it. And not a situation like in some RPGs where you're like, okay, I'm gonna push. I'm gonna be a little bit pushy, and someone gets offended and then says, all right, I'm gonna have at you, and you're like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting combat. Maybe I shouldn't have been so greedy. This is more of a, no, you said something other than what I was selecting, and which has then led to an outcome which you don't want. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't played any of the Dragon Ages before, so we'll see what happens in Inquisition. And then it'll be really interesting to see 4. I think, although someone was saying 2023, which I really hope is not that far away, but we'll see. Who is the agent?
What can you tell me about this servant of the Divine?
I was not told her real name, only to call her Sister Nightingale. She is said to be the Divine's left hand, sent to do work that might blacken the Divine's name.
I'm pretty sure the previous ones I've had issue with too have been questions, and they're not investigation questions.
What argument would convince her?
The Divine has heard my protests already. I must trust your own powers of persuasion now.
So I think we have to be more careful then. If that, just because there's a question mark in one of the right side statements, it's not a question. It's more of a, I'm questioning, but this is my point of view. Which you shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to sort of guess what they mean. It's like, we're going to go right now. It means we're going to go right now.
This cannot wait.
Thank you. We cannot allow this ridiculous mage rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent, Sister Nightingale, will be waiting in the Viscount's throne room tonight. She wishes to remain unseen. The room has been sealed since the Canary incident. It may be difficult to get in without attracting attention.
Oh, that's fine. So we don't actually have to do this with Sebastian. We might when we get there, in which case we just, Varric gets swapped out. Hawke, you seem to be stuck on nothing. Can you... There you go. Good boy.
Greetings, champion. May the Maker smile upon you.
In the Viscount's throne room. Well, how do we get there at night? Maybe we get there and it says wait. Accompany Sebastian to a meeting with Sister Nightingale and Agent Divine. Oh, hang on. Maybe if we take Sebastian in the group. This is weird. This is something that happened in one of the previous quests. We had to have... I can't remember who it was. We had to have them selected, and then it opened up an option to go somewhere at a different time. Maybe we just go out to Hightown at night then. And find the... Walk up to the throne room? Yeah, okay. That's how you get into the throne room at night.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death. A strange place for a holy sister to be.
All set.
A little weary about having Hawke up the front, but if there's traps... Oh, Blood Mage. Oh man, I didn't even notice. We haven't. He's got to level up. What are your weaponry like as well? 2 ability points. Arrow of Judgment. He's got precision. I'm sure all those will be fine. Hopefully we don't have to deck him out too much. Wait, what's our buffs? I give you that. Alright, now let's have a look at your okay, you can just have cunning, then you're hitting everything. Alright, we're good to go. Oh man, dialogue, we can get out of position.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
Okay, let's just thin them. Yeah, dialogue reposition is the worst.
This is much more exciting than the Chantry!
Oh man.
This isn't doing the trick.
Oh man, come on. I knew that would happen if I ignored ads. Something else would pop up. Anders. Kill that blood mage. Good. Oh, it's over there. It burns, it burns. Oh, there's 2 of them. Where are we going here?
May you find peace.
Oh, rip Anders. I wonder if we can get through this. It's going to come down to how quickly we get through the rage demons. We might have to leave up the main blood mage if we go again. not doing anything.
You are not enough!
If you could just keep attacking something, that'd be great, dude.
Now you fall.
Sure, you don't want to. You don't want to shoot him. You're allowed to.
Useless. It's not doing anything.
We're using, which one are we using? Plus cold, plus crit chance. That one.
Enemies in hiding. Careful. Assistance would be appreciated. Here. I'm hurt! Even my teeth hurt.
Who are you?
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this.
Oh, that's what's her face. And you are?
Are you Sister Nightingale?
I am. Or you may call me
Liliana.
Liliana. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall.
Without informing the guards, of course.
This is an unconventional situation. I have some experience with those.
Liliana.
The Liliana, who accompanied the hero of Felderen to slay the archdemon.
Ah. I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Felderen border. Yes, I knew the hero of Felderen. He was dear to my heart.
Oh, and other
I am
things.
working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi. There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry, and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
Well, thanks for your help.
I appreciate you stepping in back there.
Of course. They mistook you for me, so they must know I am in Kirkwall. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group.
Like any mage with a brain can't come up with, let's rebel.
And prove the Chantry's point by unleashing demons. Don't forget that part.
This attack proves she is right.
You knew they would attack?
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the mage troubles. It is how they chose to react which condemns them.
What does she plan to do?
Will the Divine send soldiers?
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
A handful of apostates. How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe.
None
I
of
don't know why
you.
she's wearing two belts.
Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
These mages are out of control.
Loot, 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 loot. Loot. Anders, you need to drink a potion, mate. Drink a potion. Oh man. From spiders, or just spiders from spiders, I think it is. They've got their new one coming out this year.
Hello again, Champion.
Return to the Chantry with Sebastian. Okay. I think it's like a French Revolutionary time with mechs. Or something like... Wait, how does he just walk out of there? Why didn't I get... I want to go to the Chantry,
I'm sure the Viscount never let a free...
Like Felderen moved on after Kalen.
You've been... reading.
It's a good tale. King Alistair is particularly inspiring. But I doubt that's how you see me. I don't intend to let anyone die restoring me to my place, Aveline. The risks are mine. And that will have to satisfy.
It was well said. I give you that.
Do we have any more
We'll
swords?
see.
I didn't think we had any swords.
Have you located any Canary blades?
There you go.
This is what I found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
Uh-huh. The Red Lantern District. Woo-hoo.
So your tranquil solution was hardly the Holocaust you imagined.
You've been seeking revenge for the death of one family for as long as I've known you.
Oops.
Are you honestly judging me for trying to save the lives of every mage in Thedas?
But they were never threatened. It was a single man's lunacy. The Chantry would never follow through with such a thing.
Yet.
Grand Cleric, we did the thing.
Sister Nightingale says you must leave Kirkwall.
What?
You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Should be happy about that.
I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
Dusty finger bones.
Are you saying you will not flee?
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
Mm-hmm.
Sister Nightingale took a great risk to warn you. Don't be rash.
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
Me.
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
Are they going to kill off another main character? Oh, Sebastian's quest is done. Visit Merrill at her home in the alienage. Well, okay then.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Sick of the charms
Except without Sebastian.
Come on, Daisy. You've been holed up in here for days. If you don't get some sunshine, you'll wilt.
I'm not a plant, Beric. I'm fine.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
No, you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawke.
Varric is very sweet. Frequently infuriating and a terrible busybody, but sweet. Were you looking for me? Nothing's wrong, is it?
Oh, I just wanted to see you.
Nothing's the matter. I thought I'd see how you were doing.
Checking up on me? I suppose you think I might summon an army of demons at any moment.
Yes.
In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
They probably miss you too.
I'm sure the Keeper would like to see you again.
I'm sure she would. She loves to lecture. I bet her new first appreciates that. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
Wait. Is that all that was? She wants to go out for a bit, but there's no quest there. We'll go see Anders. Take the door or the... Oh, the door. And someone left a crate here for you. There's a Canary sword in there.
Excuse me. Was I in your way?
Oh, yeah.
You think I don't know the city guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
If they show up here, I'll know who to blame. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful. Now that the Knight Commander has basically appointed herself Viscount.
That must be hard.
I can't even imagine how difficult it is to be a mage here now.
It's easy for most of them. They're long since tranquil. The Mage Underground is all but destroyed, and those left have turned to blood magic as their only option, which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
There's still hope.
There's still one good mage left in the city.
I don't know how you continue to believe in me. How can people be
Because
so
my
blind?
sister died and there's literally
The
no
blight
other
was
healers.
stopped only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate. But it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
Dr. Aveline, I guess. Well, so we have another sword to hand in. I wonder how many swords there are in total. I think that's the 4th one we picked up. And I wonder if we had that marked, if you'd see more on the map. I wonder if this is all, we're just walking around to all the companions so they can tell us how great we are, and thanks for believing in them.
I suppose you're just thrilled how the Knight Commander's basically stepped into the Viscount.
Back to the barracks. She can't stall the process forever. Guardsmen, duties for the week will be...
Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No.
Something for you, Dominic.
Thank you. Donick is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
How was the honeymoon?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
Whew. Hot in here.
Anything else?
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard. Lose that connection, we're just targets.
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
Yeah.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane. A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Anything going on?
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
But why ask me now?
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawke.
That's strange. Like, all of the companion quests have been just go and speak to the companion. Just check in on them. Okay, now we have Anders. This is strange. Any swords? No.
Hello again, Champion.
Hello again. Anders' quest called Justice. I wonder if it's going to be about, like, justice. Or it's got to be about justice with him, right? Is he freaking out? Is Justice trying to break out? Anders there.
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it. We've both been wrong. What I did with Justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
Ooh, do we have to try and get Justice out of him? You're right. What does that mean?
Is there some way to undo it?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters. They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate Justice and me, without killing either.
What are the risks?
Is it dangerous?
There are always dangers with magic. But I believe this will be worth the cost.
Okay, so the problem is, if he does die, I have no healer. Let's do it.
Surely that's worth any risk it entails.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this. Even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect. A powder the Tevinters call Celepetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Tell me about this formula.
Is it just a potion? Is there anything more to this ritual?
No ritual. Just mix the ingredients up and... boom. Justice and I are free. And we can take our rightful place among free mages.
Hang on. Drakestone.
What is Drakestone?
The Tevinters used to mine it for their apothecaries. There should still be deposits in the bone pit.
It's convenient. We need something else from the bone pit.
Where would we find Celepetre?
It's a crystal that forms from concentrated manure and urine.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
We can't just buy it somewhere?
It's not used by mages here. There's no reason for any merchant to stock it. I suggest we search the sewers. There's an entrance not far from here in Darktown.
Great. Sounds easy enough.
I assure you, we'll find them.
I could not have begun to do this without your support.
Okay, Anders wants to speak to him again.
What are you doing?
Putting out milk. I miss having a cat around. But I think the refugees have scared them all off. Or maybe eaten them. You know, I've been meaning to thank you. You don't need to stick your neck out for the mages here. But you have. Maybe because of you, Fenrir will master his magic and return to teach us how the Tevinters do it.
It's the right thing to do.
Mages cannot be treated as guilty just by association.
I can't tell you how reassuring that is. Sometimes, you're the only reason I don't think I'm crazy. When you still believed in me after I almost killed that poor girl, I knew you meant it. You wouldn't say it just to make me feel better. You make me think I can really do this. Lead a revolution.
A revolution?
I didn't realize you were planning anything that big.
No small change would address the injustice that mages face. The Chantry itself must be overturned. There will always be mages born in Thedas. But Templars are made by men. And they can be unmade.
Was the circle that bad?
Why does this matter so much to you?
You saw Sir Auric's plan. How many Templars would prefer that every mage was a mindless, drooling babe? In the Circle, they tell you day and night that magic is sin. A mark on your soul of the Maker's hatred. But for all the talk of demons, the most common death I saw for a mage was suicide.
I'll be with you.
Together, we'll win this fight.
Your faith inspires me. Sometimes, I fear I cannot do this. Not while I struggle against this vengeance inside me. But I know you won't let me lose myself to him.
What does Anders' friendship do for us? Hawke support helps Anders maintain his focus. Ah, he just gets some stuff. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, so we want to help him with justice. Help Anders potions. We're going to go outside Lowtown into the sewers, which I think is around here, right? Yeah. And then over to the Bone Pit where we'll do the other quests we have in the Bone Pit. You watch, we're going to have to fight off some sort of poop monster to get a collection of its stones. Slaver Mage, hey? All the mages here are just sort of getting in a bubble and
Oh, this will be fun! Not the brightest thing you could have done. May Andraste guide you!
yeah, they just get in a bubble and wait. They come out of the bubble, cast a spell, get back in the bubble. There's some death root.
Rule of thumb. If the criminal runs to the sewers, he's gone.
Don't like Darktown. What was the thing? Die and make room.
We can enter the sewers from here to look for the cellar Petray. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
Lyrium Smuggler Archer. Already, okay. Oh, look, there's some Sailor Petray right there. Uh-oh.
I'll deal with this! You! Get back! That's enough out of you!
Waiting for respawn.
This is it. The cellar Petray should have formed right under here. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
What's wrong with that one?
Trap! Done.
Oh, yeah, what was wrong with that one?
Someone. There's a surprise here for us.
It's not doing anything!
Now that's just what are they trying to do? Ruin my place.
It's not doing anything!
It's not doing anything.
Somebody order a shot in the face?
Oh, big trap there.
Afraid not! I think I need rescue here!
I deny you!
This isn't going so well. That should do it.
How did everyone miss that trap?
All set.
Anders, could you kindly look at this pile of poop? Let's assume no one comes from down the stairs.
You missed it from me!
We're having fights without lots of respawn.
This is my favorite part! Right thing you could have done.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
That one wasn't good enough for you either. Fine. Yeah, that's right, Varric.
Come here, you bastard! That's enough out of you! I could do this in my sleep!
What do you think you're on, Hawke? Fair enough.
I'll make this quick! Looks like we made it.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Varric, are you getting greedy? Or not Varric, Anders. He probably is. It's Anders, right? He's like, yeah, that's great. Let's get greedy. Yeah, that sucks. Can everyone please walk out of the poison?
Unworthy.
Did they just walk through the poison themselves?
Piece of cake! I don't have much left in me!
Uh-oh.
I don't have much left in me! What more do you want?
Back me up or you...
Yeah, this one's. If I'd sent Hawke down first, we could have managed the trap.
I've got you now! Line them up! Watch your step. All set. You fall! Die, bastard!
Well, Varric just got murdered. Pit boss, where did you come from? Oh, he must have come from that side. Anders. Alright, now if Aveline stays on. That guy, but Evelyn, I don't know why you decided to go for someone else.
You will fall!
Ooh. Again, don't know why you're changing target, Evelyn.
I'll show you why mages are...
Oh, he's dead. Nope. Let's go back up this way then. You can't go through the other door, you have to go through this one. Okay. Ah, they've got stairs there. And there. There's Pit Boss. Aveline. There. Healer's down. Okay, hold everyone. You boys. Aha.
Hit him where it hurts!
I will link after that one. You three.
Get back!
Make it good!
Okay, that one there. And is still on him. Varric on him. That's okay.
Bleeding all over the place!
Evelyn's going after that one. Pit boss is there. Evelyn needs to go after the pit boss. You three. We need to take down the well, anything, I guess. That's looking good. Hawke can get a stun off now. Anders can alley weapons up. Alright, it's a good fight. Several you've arrived. How you doing today, my dude?
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Go down!
There's like one dude that just refused to join that fight before.
That should be plenty.
I'm doing great, man. We ballooned. Now we're dragon aging. What more could I want?
Done.
Getting excited about all these different games that are coming out. Thinner cheese slices, yeah. That would have been good. That's true. Although I just broke them in half and didn't get as much coverage. But since I'm putting the whole crack in my mouth anyway, it was probably okay. We'd go to the Bone Pit Mines.
Alone in the dark, and that's how we like it.
Yeah. Mrs. Panz sliced up the... Like, we had like a third of a block of cheese left. And I guess she wanted to have crackers. So instead of just slicing some as she needed it and then having them, she would have just sliced up the entire block. But instead of using a slice, she's used a knife. And they're thick. They're real thick. I could have, if I'd been patient enough or not streaming, I think I could have sliced them all in half. So instead of using the pieces that she'd cut up, I just broke those in half lengthwise. They didn't get much cracker coverage, but it was fine. Yeah, it's about a ratio anyway. The Bone Pit. We're going to check out the Mine Massacre and the Justice Quest. And maybe find some swords.
We still need the Drakestone from the Bone Pit.
Okay, we're going to go the Massacre way first. Okay, that's leaving though. What's happened? Everyone's dead. Why is everyone dead? Inventory full. Uh-oh. Okay, hang on. Hello, merchant. Doesn't matter that we just trudged out to the Bone Pit. That's irrelevant. Let's sell anything that's 1 and 2 star. Or 0 star. We'll keep our family crest for posterity, I guess. And sell junk. Good, there we go. You playing much of anything this weekend, Severo? What are you about you, Pop Monkey? What are you playing lately? Anyone else can chime in. You know. Everyone, what are you playing? You dropped tons of hours into Arcanium already? Nice. Are you doing the okay, why? I like how everyone thinks that they have to come up with a new name for everything. Like, we've got Ascensions and Covenants and Apexes and, you know, pick a bunch of different games. We get a bunch of different words. It's like, that's how they avoid being called a copycat. We'll just come up with our own words for all the stuff that's pretty much the same as the other stuff. No one would notice then. It's like, that's not how not noticing works. You're waiting to get your hands on a PS5? Cool. But yeah, I think Arcanium had Apex level, wasn't it? You're doing the whatever they call them? Nice. Dargan! Well, that's what caused the massacre at the mines. Where's my extra damage to Dargans? No, I only have the demons and undead.
Every battle is training for the next.
That's enough out of you! Destructive forces of nature coming up!
Are you trying to eat Aveline? Stop eating Aveline.
Stuck on a fireball! For freedom!
Pandemic and Small World.
Enough out of you! Destructive forces of nature coming up!
Aveline, if you could just kindly... Uh-oh. I have a feeling that fireball was specifically aimed, so I'm going to have to keep looking at where he's throwing them from. He's aiming at Varric here.
Blood!
Nope.
I don't have much left in me! I can do this in my sleep!
Aha! Dodged it. I wonder if we have to make our way around to him.
Get back!
Or we just kill enough of these and... That's either me or Aveline. It was me.
Let's finish this! That was beautiful!
I think it is charge him. Wait, no it's not. Well, maybe it is, but from far away. If he's gonna keep picking Aveline, that'll be fine with me.
Anyone need...
Varric, maybe? No.
healing?
Okay. There's probably a tail whip. There's always a tail whip.
sleep! My magic is destroyed!
Are you doing actual damage?
The answer... Choose yourself! I don't have much left in me!
Who's saying that? Anders? We've got plenty.
I'm losing my
What are you talking
focus!
about? Oh. Oh, there's gonna be ads. Yep.
I don't have much left in me! Yeah!
What a big one. Oh. Also, Anders heal Aveline. This is a cool fight.
I'm losing my focus!
Actually, he presets his position really early on that, so if you're watching, you can move quite easily. Now.
I don't have much left in me! That's the brightest thing you could have done!
Anders was a little slow on that one. Let's take that. Is he lining us up or Anders up? Anders, okay.
Another one? For me! How many have you got? Better luck in the next one.
Oh wow, did he just change? That one's definitely for Aveline. Look at the dragonlings we're like littering the coast here with.
Got you!
Has she soloed one of the big ones? I think she has.
Introduce yourself. While you can! I'd run if I were you!
Not attackable? Looks like he's not attackable yet. Why is he not attackable?
You don't want?
Because the face says no. He's like, no, not yet.
For something.
It's for Steve.
I don't know. Less impossible. Need to get close.
And get closer.
You've messed with the wrong mage! Say your prayers! Where to now?
And seriously, having another phase already? He's just landing over there. Okay. Long fight.
I'll make this.
Mark's like, nope. Alright, Hawke. Oh, it's back up there again. Man. What if he's going to start doing this quicker?
Say your prayers! Better luck in the next life. Bianca, baby! Introduce yourself!
Oh, man. I don't know if that's us or Eveline, so we'll move both parties, I guess. And that way she can pick up that dragon as well. And hopefully we don't pick up this dragon.
Let's finish!
Okay. I mean, Eveline's gone full beast mode.
Get back! Enough out of you!
Alright. Ah, crap.
Done. Let's finish this!
Aveline's taking a fireball to the face. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay. I wonder if these dragons have health potions. Okay. This is looking like the last part of it. I really hope we don't get one more ad phase. Like, I hope this is a fight to the end now.
I'd run if I were you. Say your prayers. Not the brightest thing you could have done.
This is it. Let's go. Nice! First try! Why are we... Epic dagger kill? Thanks, game. Thanks, game. We got Dragon's Blood. A Dragon Fire Gland is a plot item. Epic dagger kill. So sad. I wonder who's what the plot item for that is. Like, did we just come kill a dragon for a quest we don't have yet? Because that doesn't seem to be for the massacre quest. Oh no, it must be, yep. Mind Massacre, Return to Hubert. That was cool. That was a really good fight. Dragged on a little bit, but you know. I like the you know, dragon looks at you, fireballs come and get out the way. You know, it really felt like raid style fighting, you know. And that's what that's the one thing I love about Real Time with Pause CRPGs, is that it gives me that, did I just say it, dragoned a bit? I said Severo. I just like that, you know, where there's actual fight mechanics that involve more than, you know, whether it's like moving or casting spells at certain times, interacting with objects. But for that one, yeah, the dragon jumps and looks at you. You don't see who it's targeting. You just, which, you know, maybe that would be a nice one if you could see who the dragon's targeting. You'd be like, okay, you've got to move. You know, you're going to get a fireball. Everyone's spread out. That way, if the person who gets fireball doesn't move, you know, you can still keep doing damage as well, like while someone's running. In the phases where the dragon was up the very top and we had to kill the little ones, I did keep the guys together because I found it was easier. But I probably could have spread them out, and that way you're still doing damage with two of them. It might have made it a little bit faster. But you have to find out, because there's no target option, you'd have to have them spread out enough where you could see who was being targeted.